Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing fine at your place. In this video, we will discuss the summary of chapter number 2, that is Andronicus and the Lion. In this video, I will explain you this chapter in brief and we will discuss the moral of this story. So let's begin with this chapter. So students, this story started long ago in Rome. There was a boy named Androclus and he was very poor. He used to work under somebody and his master was very unkind and mean person. He used to trouble Androclus and due to which he was very frustrated. He just wanted to escape from that place. One day Androclus gathered all his courage and he ran away from that place. He reached one forest. It was a dense forest and he had no idea where to go. He spent 3 days there. He had nothing to eat, nothing to drink. He was starving badly and he was getting weaker day by day. One day he found a cave and he decided to get into that and rest there. He collected all his left energy and he crawled into that cave, and as soon as he entered the cave, he fell asleep. After some time, he heard some roaring sound, and that roaring sound was of a lion. When he woke up, he saw a lion in front of him and he was damn scared. He had no idea what to do now. He thought that he's going to die the next moment. But the lion, he was walking very lamely. He was limping. He was in pain. The lion was roaring with pain. I told you, Androclus was scared. He was frightened. But somehow he gathered his courage and he decided to help the lion. He went close and he held his paw with his hand. And what he saw there? He saw a big thorn stuck in his paw. So he decided to take out that thorn and help the lion. He held the thorn by his hand and he pulled it out. The lion was relieved. His pain was gone, and Androclus and the lion, they both became friends. The lion was very grateful that Androclus helped him. They both became good friends. They started living together. The lion used to get food from Androclus as well. After some days, the soldiers of his previous master saw him in the cave. They captured him and they took him back to the kingdom. There, his master, he announced a punishment for Androclus. He said Androclus had to fight hungry lion as a punishment. The soldiers went to the forest and they captured one lion from there. They kept him hungry for days. The lion was starving, and then the day came, the day of fight. They left the lion in front of Androclus. But Androclus wasn't scared. He was happy. He was crying and he was crying out of happiness. He was very happy to see the lion. Do you know why? Because he was the lion he met in forest. They both were friends. The lion, he just hugged the Androclus and they both were really happy to see each other. The lion started licking Androclus' feet and everybody over there was surprised to see that. They had never seen a lion doing such a thing. It was a very big thing and a weird thing for them as well. And they were shocked. Soon after this, Androclus explained them the story, how they met, how they became friends, and everybody was so happy to know that they are such good friends. They requested the master to free Androclus and the lion, and as a result, Androclus and the lion, they both were free. So students, this was the story of friendship and kindness. The moral of the story is kindness. You can simply say, if you are kind to somebody, you will receive kindness in return. Be kind to people around you. Be kind to the animals around you. If you see a starving dog in your society, in your locality, you can offer some food. Whether it is the leftover one or the new one or the fresh one, you can offer that. Kindness, it comes from your heart. It comes from humanity. We should be kind to others. Whether it's animal, whether it's human, we should be. And if we'll help somebody, we are definitely going to receive it in return. soon or later. So students, do read this chapter and we'll discuss it again in class. See you all over there.